Hello again. I'm coming to you with another 2 pound world coin grab bag. This time it's going to be a little bit different because I've already gone through and picked out the coins that I'm going to show off in this video so that our time is valuable. I don't want us to waste it going through the same things we see over and over again. So we're going to take a look at the ones which are worth looking at because they're a little bit different. I bought 4 of these bags from one seller at a show in October 2022, and this is the third bag that I have made a video for. We're going to look at the ones in this pile right here. And like I said, I'd already pulled them out earlier. Let's go ahead and spread them out to kind of tease what we're going to be looking at today. We're going to start with this coin right here, which is an aluminum 5 centimos from Peru. And one of the reasons I'm pointing this one out is they have kept the overall same design of their coins for quite a while. They've made subtle changes to them. I guess it's not so subtle to say they moved these from aluminum brass to aluminum. That is a major change, but about 15 to 20 years ago, there were also some Braille characters on these coins, which I guess they felt people would be able to tell them by feel. So there are 4 or 5 versions of every coin in their set. Next up, we've got a coin here from Colombia, 1980. This one's going to be a 50 centavos. From Malaysia, here is a 20 sen from 1981, showing some kind of government building with the crescent moon and sun in the design. Next, we have a Chinese cash coin. I wonder if this one is legit or if this one is a reproduction. So far, I don't know that I've ever seen one where you could actually see the, anytime I see one where you can actually see the part of it that feels like sandpaper on it, it makes me think that it's probably a reproduction. I don't recognize the symbols on the top or bottom, but I do recognize the symbols on the left and right, just from how often I've dealt with a lot of these Chinese cash coins. These symbols on the other side look pretty similar. So I'm guessing this one is a fake, but I'm always going to look it up just to double check for sure. And the way that I double check on coins from China like this, they made these cash coins, these round with the hole, for over millennia. And the key here is to there is a book from I believe the last name is Hartl, Hartill, and on the first page of the book it asks you to identify the character at the top and by how many strokes it has. So this one would be, I count 8 strokes would be required to make that. Top 2 lines, lines on the left and the right, and then 4 strokes for that little square in the middle. So then I would go in the index to, they would have all of the 8-stroke characters written on there, and you look at it, and then it says if you've got that character at the top, that character at the bottom, go to page 230. I'm just making up that number. And then when you're on that page, it'll show you all of the possible coins that would have those top 2 characters, and then you'd look at the ones with the ones on the left and the right, and the ones in the back until you found your specific coin. So that's how I would deal with a Chinese cash coin like that. Here is a 50 centavos. Maybe I should make a video just of what I was talking about, just of these Chinese cash coins. 50 centavos from Portugal. So half an escudo. Here is a, this one is pretty hard to find coins from Somaliland, and don't confuse it with Somalia. This one's an aluminum coin from 2005 with elephant, parent, and child on this side. And this is going to be a 5 shillings coin, and one of the things I think is interesting about this is the 5 slash and a dash is a way that shillings were written out in Britain during their pre-decimal period. Oftentimes you would, yeah, if it was an expensive item, you might have the number of pounds, then shillings, and then pence. But if you were just to notate out, they didn't have like a dollar bill like we do for like the dollar symbol, which is the line with a little S through it to make a dollar bill symbol. So if they wrote out shillings, 5 shillings, they would write 5/dash, just like that. So I haven't seen that on coins from anywhere other than Somaliland. Next up, we have this 10-cent coin from East Caribbean states. I've noticed that their coins appear to be the same shape and size as United States coins, except they are pegged to the US dollar, but at an exchange rate of $1 to 2.7 East Caribbean states dollars. So 2.7 of these would be worth 10 US cents, but they still mint them in the same shape and size. Next up, let's look at this Australian dollar from 1995 with kangaroos on it. That's an interesting design, especially if you like animals, and especially, I guess, the most famous animal from Australia. So that one is always neat when I can find one of those. Here is a 5 centavos coin. The bottom, Libra Cresca Fecundo. This one's going to be from Guatemala. So this is another currency where they've used similar currency for 20, 30, or 40 years or so, but they do make subtle changes to some of those coins. So I'll need to look it up in my catalog to see if it is what I've had in the past. Next, we have a coin from Yugoslavia. This is the 1 dinar coin from 1981. And Yugoslavian coins did seem to change every 5 years or so. So always that's one where I need to go and look it up to see if it's something that I've had before. Here's another one from Peru. We've got a bimetallic coin from 1995. And this is going to be the 2 new soles. This side turned out to be very well worn. Here is an Israeli coin with a throwback to ancient design. We'll see the little 7 candlestick symbol on a lot of the modern Israeli coins, but here I guess we have an old-fashioned lyre or harp. And then this one's going to be a half of a new shekel. So I'm going to make a wild guess that's about sometime in the 80s when that one was produced. Here is a coin from Norway. In the 60s, they had an animal-themed set of coins. This is the 1 krona with a horse with King Olav V. Here's a 10 pesos coin. I believe this is going to be Colombia. No, Chile. A lot of their coins featured Liberator Bernardo Higgins. This might be the first time I've seen one with a Canadian mint mark on it. That is the Royal Canadian Mint right there of Montreal, where it's kind of a mixture of the letter M and a maple leaf. So that's something that I didn't even notice this when I was going through it originally, and I don't know that I've seen that on any Chilean coins. So I find that to be interesting. Here is a coin from Brazil during their time of hyperinflation, where they changed their currency every couple of years. Brazil 5 centavos from 1986. Here is a 5-cent coin with showing some bird that has quite a long tail. I don't recognize that type of bird, but that one is unusual with that. But this is one of the earlier coins from Trinidad and Tobago. I take that back. This is the newer version of this coin. So their crest has, of course, different birds on this side. Here's a Panama coin, 5 centésimos of a Balboa, which translates to about 5 cents of a Balboa, and that is their equivalent to the dollar, and it's another country that is pegged 1-to-1 to the dollar. So they make their coins. This is the same size as a United States 5-cent nickel and would be worth 5 cents in exchange value. Panama, 1973. Here is a South Korean coin. I believe that's going to be 50 won. Here we have a farthing. This is a lot less common to find than British pennies, but at this time they just showed some kind of a small bird on them. But this is the value of 1/4 of a British penny, and I'm showing it off because this one is George VI. Smaller coin from Jamaica, the excellent Paul Bogle, national hero. Here is going to be a euro 5 cents. From Italy, we have one of their landmarks of the Colosseum on their 5 cent euro design. Last 4 coins I have on the screen are all going to be from India, I believe. And we're going to start off with this 50 paisa. This is half of a rupee. And this looks to be some kind of commemorative. The date of 47 through 97, so I do see a 50 below that. 50th year of independence, so that is when they were able to break away from Britain. So I'm guessing this is going to be a 1-year commemorative coin. Sadly, it is kind of well worn, which is sort of what you expect when you get a grab bag, but that is a neat find. I'm not sure that I recognize that one. The last 3 coins are all going to be 5 rupees. We're going to start with this, just a general circulating coin of 5 rupees from 2017. Appears to be kind of a brass color. By the way, when I put together this video, I just opened up the bag, looked through every coin, and pulled out the ones that I thought would be worth discussing in this video. So I haven't actually taken the time to look up any of these to see exactly what's going on. Here is the next 5 rupee coin. Looks about the same thickness, but this one is going to be a commemorative. Dr. Rajendra Prasad, the 125th anniversary of his birth. So he was born in 1884, and this coin was probably made in 2009. If you notice, there is the mint mark that they use in India is not going to be a letter. It's going to be a circle or a diamond or something like that. And so the little dot that is over the date but below the person on here is going to be their mint mark. And so that's going to tell you whether it's Bombay or Calcutta or one of the other mints. But we've got another commemorative also from 2009. And this one is going to be for Saint Alphonsa birth centenary, which would be the 100th anniversary of Saint Alphonsa. And that one has the diamond mint mark below the date on here. So that is our last 5 rupee coin. This one is in a little bit better shape, other than the I guess the nose is kind of worn on that. So hope you enjoyed this video. I've got one more that I'm going to make from coins that I picked up from this specific show. And then I have another couple of shows that I'm going to pick up coins from before the end of the year. All right, if you enjoyed this video, please check out the foreign coin playlist that I'm going to show link here at the end. Thanks for watching. Bye.